I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. We're learning more about the MedNext project that's coming to Palm Coast, which aims to transform the healthcare industry by providing an opportunity for students to learn both on campus and in the real world. The partnership between the University of North Florida, Daytona State College, Advent Health, and Elite Energy will also address a critical shortage of healthcare professionals in the region. On a Zoom webinar held by the Palm Coast Flagler County Chambers of Commerce, UNF President David Szymanski spoke about the project and the learning component that's tied to it.
We're trying to train the next generation of healthcare providers, healthcare leaders. And our distinct advantage as an institution is actually coming from something we don't have, which is we don't have a medical school. So as a result, we're really not focusing in on physicians, but we're focusing in on all those people that support physicians, support hospitals, support healthcare, which allows us to partner widely with the current healthcare providers, with the current hospitals across the state.
He also wants to ensure MedNext is a hub for leadership.
And how can we be leaders in terms of scholarship, intellectual development, conferences, bringing people together to solve real issues, bringing people together in Northeast Florida? How can we make that a hub of learning, knowledge dissemination, make it like a G7, G9 that you hear about in terms of some of the other government kinds of things?
And he says it's also a place of innovation.
How can we create this next wave of innovation as we have not only an innovation and entrepreneurship center, but as we build that out? One of the things that we're doing this year that's different in years past is with our healthcare emphasis is we're making sure that our innovation center, our entrepreneurship center is focusing in on new innovation within the healthcare field.
Hear more about the MedNext project in the entire webinar on the podcast section of FlaglerBroadcasting.com or on the Flagler Radio app. Flagler County Sheriff's deputies complete crucial de-escalation training. Karen Johnson has more.
A new virtual technology training simulator is being made available to Flagler County Sheriff's deputies for training to continue the emphasis on de-escalation and best practices in response to resistance situations. Sheriff Rick Staley.
To put them under the pressure of different call responses to ensure that they make the correct decisions in a split second for de-escalation, the use of a taser, or up to deadly force.
FCSO deputies had not been able to use the agency's similar training system since the operations center had been abandoned a few years ago. Included in the training is a virtual firearms range designed to give law enforcement virtual training for active shooter scenarios at both schools and the workplace, domestic violence, jail incidents, as well as other shoot-don't-shoot de-escalation skill building exercises. Staley says this unique high-tech training experience emphasizes and enhances these critical skills and helps to ensure continued success in serving and protecting the community. FCSO's use of force events have dropped by 46% from 28 incidents in 2016 under the former sheriff to 15 cases in 2019, while at the same time, arrests have increased by 38%. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
The Inside Out Dad program is helping to make inmates better parents. Aisha Turner says it was easier raising 3 kids when there were 2 adults at home. But since her significant other is incarcerated, she's playing all the parenting and income earning roles. However, Aisha said he is there.
He is a big help in our family. He's there. We are a family oriented, like we do everything together, and this program is really helping us like better our lives for our kids.
Turner said that when he was at home, things were split 50-50, and he, like she, provided for the children. To hear what Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley has to say about the Inside Out program, download the Flagler Radio app and go to the Free for All Friday podcast. Tomorrow, we'll meet a participant in the Inside Out program. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
Got questions for the city of Palm Coast? Alexa's got an answer. John Arking explains.
Residents and those doing business with the city of Palm Coast can now use Amazon's Alexa to find out information about the city and also access some services. Jason DiLorenzo is the Chief Development Officer for the city of Palm Coast and says tasks that residents can accomplish through Alexa include scheduling or canceling a building inspection, listening to Palm Coast Connect meetings in real time, or listen to past archive meetings.
Yes, you can do all of that, but I think the most valuable part of it is that you can submit a concern concern that will enter into a Palm Coast Connect case, like if you had a pothole issue or something with your swale or whatever you see around town that you think needs addressing, you can enter that through a Palm Coast Connect case straight through your Alexa. So this came about as part of the City Council's Business Friendly initiative. City Council has tasked us with finding ways to enhance customer service through technology, and that's why we looked at this route to just have another way to access permitting and to report concerns.
Anyone who'd like to suggest ideas for more Alexa options can do so at palmcoastconnect.com. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm John Arking.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.